this, and I think a lot of space watchers are curious about the priority this is making, the history this is making in Washington.
Well, Adrienne, UFO advocates, they actually want more. And really, can you blame them? They say the truth is out there and that the Pentagon can do a whole lot more to inform the public. In June, the military admitted Navy pilots aren't alone in the skies. The Pentagon releasing 143 cockpit videos of unexplained aerial phenomena, or UAPs.
Whoa, splashed.
Now the Department of Defense is going a step further, forming a new group to figure out what's zooming around our airspace. But to investigative filmmaker Jeremy Corbell,
today doesn't represent a huge win for UFO transparency.
It's another case of the government hiding the truth.
It appears to me that the kind of overt, we're going to put this out by the DOD, it's almost as if this announcement is a weaponized attempt to kind of undercut what we're seeing with the support from Congress and the UFO legislation.
Corbell is talking about an amendment to next year's defense budget. If approved, the government would be required to submit yearly reports on UFO activity that would be open to the public.
That is a really robust series of amendments that would really create a difference and an accountability and a transparency to this perceived threat.
The people skeptical of the government have their skeptics. Here's astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson earlier this year on News Nation's Banfield.
I'm not claiming that I can explain everything. I'm just simply asserting that if you want me and many of my scientific colleagues to believe that we are being visited by intelligent aliens from another galaxy or another planet, we need better evidence than what is put forth.
But Jeremy Corbell says this isn't about ETs, it's about UAPs. The government says several of the objects moved with a propulsion unseen in any known technology.
It's an old guard dinosaur thing to think you can keep this covered up from the American public. It is now admitted UFOs are real, and it is admitted that they represent a technology that we don't fully have a grasp on. No matter what UFOs represent, it's just exciting. It means the world is bigger than we ever imagined.
And the new Pentagon group has quite the name, the Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group. That was a mouthful. It will be made up of defense and intelligence experts, and they'll study UAP sightings near military areas. Adrienne.
Yeah, there's a big difference between Martians and unidentified objects or aircraft. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kelsey. There's going to be a whole lot of discussion about that moving forward, I'm sure.
Psalm 104. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. Who coverest thyself with light as with a garment. Who stretchest out the heavens like a curtain. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. Who maketh the clouds his chariot. Who walketh upon the wings of the wind.